Here you go. Here's a refresher of how the whole day went. It was a long day, and we want to thank you all for bearing with us as we had to overcome many obstacles to get these games going and played in the most competitive way possible. It was 8 games of play. Action across the board, really, and I think it's going to shape a lot of our, expectations and perceptions of the teams going forward, especially in the cases where we didn't really know what to expect for a couple of these squads.
Yeah, I think one thing that we saw a lot of was definitely melee supports. So we did see Yuumi bans, but we didn't really see any range from that role. Tons of variety in jungle.
Because this is where the Lux gets
Lots of
murdered.
variety in mid. Like, by no means do I think the meta is even actually trending towards any type of solid direction. Like, this is actually one of the most diverse day ones I've ever seen in terms of the overall types of styles we saw.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think jungle is one where you're seeing maybe the most kind of like feeling about Graves, Hecarim.
Graves,
some,
Hecarim, yeah.
Some of the stronger ones. The Maokai coming in, though, shows that there's some diversity still to be seen there. We're not exactly sure where it'll land.
Yeah.
It looked really good this
Vi, Maokai's already been played in multiple roles. We had the Zac mid. I'd be curious to see if that finds its way to the jungle. Sejuani as well is a pick that I think we're probably going to see a lot of. Top lane is the one that almost feels the most uncertain for me. Like, you could really go anywhere as a top laner when it comes to champion picks.
Yeah, we saw Maokai top work. Maokai's already been a flex pick, but then you have Fiora versus Jax in this game. Fiora pulls off like
Nars,
Seraphine impression
Ornns.
with AoE healing in this fight.
Yeah, I mean, this was such a close game. This was back and forth, left and right. For
This is a
little
really
bit
good
there.
one.
Was this the fourth EU game?
I've already lost track.
This is the second Mad Lions one. They, I know people are, I think, a little critical of them online, having a little messy towards
were
the
messy,
mid game.
sure.
They jumped out to early leads and then made some mistakes. But honestly, I think day one nerves of playing at Worlds for a team, I can understand some oopsies in some of the mid games that they still were able to come away with. They were never really in danger of losing these games. I don't know if they lost any like inhibitors or anything, if I remember.
Unforgiven
No, just that one
four-
Baron in
Unforgiven
game
had
one that was bad.
14 kills in that game. I don't know if that's going to be
That's
beating
staying.
all of Worlds. Like,
staying.
14 is a lot of kills for one game. That might win that pick'em.
Absolutely.
That was a sick replay. Making him look good.
Some solid ass.
Oh, look at that swing. He's dead.
Razor looking good in that replay.
Ooh, we out the Zoe. Forgot about the Zoe. Big Zoe plays in this one.
This was Loud finally showing up. Like, they actually demolished.
They really
The
did.
fastest of the day, I think.
Yo, and if you want to talk about a region or a team that I think is going to be the most momentum-based, I think it'll be a team like Loud. Again, we've kind of already talked about how much support this organization has behind them, but just generally what we know of the Brazilian region and how there is so much regional pride and fandom. I think that this is a team that's only going to get better as they gain more hype, kind of akin to the way that their Valorant team ascended to becoming world champions.
So how do we feel about the Zac mid? You know, we were talking about
It won.
the
It
things-
won.
the
It
things
worked.
in the
It's
meta.
1-0.
Sleeper.
Here's my bet: is that Zac mid. I had earlier said that Sins would be the highest win rate champion because he get played once
It's
and have
gonna get
100%. I think
picked
Zac
five.
mid will never get played again.
Oh, I
looking good
see, I
this game.
see.
I'll give you that.
I don't think Zac mid will ever get played again, and so I think it's going to end the tournament with a 100% win rate. It might get played in the